Welcome back to another edition of Te Akau TV. We're up at our main stable here with Zantabulous, who runs this week at Pukekohe. And a really busy week for the team. We obviously had New Zealand Cup and Show Week, the Ready to Run sales, and a couple of really nice winners at Tauranga with Charm Rose and When Stars Align saluting. Just start with When Stars Align, a really good positive ride by Corinthian Burge, who rides a lot of track work for us and rides the majority of Noah's work. And it was good to see him bounce back after a little bit of a disappointing 3-year-old year. He's always been a horse with a lot of talent, but gave him a really good long spell, and good to see him resume like that, and hopefully in for an exciting summer with him. And Charm Rose, she keeps going from strength to strength. She was very cantankerous there early on in her career, but she's slowly putting it together now, and another really good positive ride by Wiramu rated her to perfection in front in a very strong Saturday 75 grade. So confident she can continue on her winning ways as we head into the summer, and looking forward to her campaign and seeing her progress the deeper we go into her preps. We start our weekend off at New Plymouth there today with one runner, El Viento. A bit of a drop in grade from a really strong northern 75 mile back to the midweek 75 down there in the central districts. He finds it a really nice race to hopefully bounce back to a bit of form. A little bit of a niggly gate. He's drawn the outside, albeit it's only an 8-horse field now, but certainly pleased to have Craig Grills aboard there, who certainly rides New Plymouth very well, and hopefully can start the weekend off on the right note for the team. A really nice team at Pukekohe for the Counties Cup meeting, and we kick off with a really strong chance in Harkonnen in the 65 mile for apprentice Haley Hessman. He's had a couple of nice runs this time in. I thought he was good at Ellerslie without a lot of luck. Haley got him into a really nice spot from a difficult barrier, just got shunted wide on the corner, and presented like the winner sort of halfway down, and just sort of peaked on his run that last 100, but he's taken good improvement from it. Gets a really nice soft gate, which I think is really key. He'll be able to slot in there forward of midfield without doing a lot of work, and with the right run I think he's a really nice strong winning chance to hopefully kick off the day. To race 4, the first of the black type assignments for the team, we've got With a Vengeance there in the listed 2-year-old 1100. He's really doing well, this colt. We've given him a gallop between races there at Te Aroha to keep him ticking over after a really good win on debut, where he still did it a bit wrong, but managed to get the job done. It's a really strong race there tomorrow at Pukekohe, so we'll certainly get a really good line on where he stands going forward, but he's continued to do well. We've elected to put the visor blinkers on just to sharpen him up. Like I say, he can do it a bit wrong and has a good look around, but his work since in those blinkers have been really good, and confident he can run really well there in a very good field from a really nice gate. So he should posse up there in the first sort of 2 or 3, and confident he can give it a really good sight, and looking forward to seeing him back to the races there tomorrow. To Balance of Power in the 75 2100, he's on a bit of a quick turnaround from Tiara roughly 10 days ago, but he's absolutely bounced through the run. Should take good improvement from his first run over ground there at Te Aroha. Strip's really fit and well. Work this week's been good. Glad to have Craig Grills aboard, who's riding in fantastic form, and from barrier 1 should get a really nice economical trip in behind the speed, and confident he can run really well at very good each way odds. Next on to Zantabulous, really good first up effort there at Tauranga, closed really well late on a day that certainly played very up and in and a bit leader's bias, so it was a really good effort. Up to 1400 should suit. She galloped with Kwali Alfarasha there on Tuesday morning. It was a really good solid piece of work. 3 kilo claim, she sneaks in with a nice light weight of 52, and from barrier 1 ticks a lot of boxes, so excited to see her step out again. She's a mare that hasn't had a lot of luck throughout her career, and a few setbacks, which has certainly been frustrating at times, but hopefully she can repay everyone's patience throughout this current campaign. And excited to see her back at the races there tomorrow, and she should run really well at another one at a really good, decent each way quote. To Kwali Alpha Russia in the Auckland Thoroughbred Breeders, the weight for age fillies and mares 1400 at Group 2 level. Really pleased with her. She was obviously in the first two legs of the Group 1 Triple Crown. Ran a really good race at Ellerslie, I thought, first up. Just found the track a little bit too testing there at Te Rapa, and we were working her up from the third leg, and we just weren't entirely happy with her work, so we give her a bit of a freshen up, and she's bounced back really well. She had a gallop between races there with stablemate What You Wish For a couple of weeks ago at Pukekohe. A good solid piece of work, and she's, like I say, she's freshened up nicely. A little bit of a sticky gait, which we can hopefully be positive from, and hopefully, you know, she can run well there tomorrow, and we can look at some nice races over the summer period where there's plenty on offer for her, and where she was really good there last year, and certainly found her form at this time of year. So another one we're really excited to see it at the races tomorrow, and another nice each way chance for the team. Then on to the Counties Cup, the main feature of the day. Two nice chances in this. Midnight Blue, hoping to bounce back to a bit of form. Was really good first up. Was a little bit flat for second up there in behind Al Vencedor. The handicap conditions really suit him with Sharp and Smart up the top there. He drops to a really nice competitive weight of 54. He's got a really nice soft gait as well. And he did do this to us last year, where he went a really flat performance second up in New Zealand, and then bounced back to a bit of form and had a really good summer. So hoping for the same thing to occur this year, because he seems very bright and well here at home. Certainly can't fault him or his work, and hoping he can bounce back to a little bit of form, like I say. And What You Wish For, our other runner for the feature, a little bit of a sticky gait, but nice weight at 53 kilos. His work has been really top notch. Really pleased with him heading into Saturday. He galloped with Kwali between races there at Counties a couple of weeks ago. He's really ticking over nicely. Had no luck at Ellerslie last time out, and I think the step up in trip suits, and with a drying track should really suit him. Craig Grill's aboard as well, just needs some luck from the gate, and with the right run, I think he's a really strong winning chance at the handicap conditions. So a really, really nice team of runners, and excited to head to Pukekohe there on Saturday. I think for the listeners, probably our best chance of the day hopefully is early in Hakinen. I think he's a really strong winning chance, and obviously we've got some nice chances in the feature races, but hopefully Zentabulous here can run really well at a really decent each way quote. She's really flying in her track work, and like I say, without having a lot of luck earlier in her career, hopefully she can really bounce back and find some form over the summer period for the punters. A huge few days across the Tasman with plenty of runners to keep us busy. So good luck to all owners and viewers.